Yeah, I know I'm late, guys. Hurricane Sandy was no joke, but this is your boy Mean. Welcome to the channel where anime manga means more. And this time we're reviewing One Piece chapter 687. And oh man, look at this cover page. Caribou. Now, Caribou Pirates, whatever they call the Caribou Pirates, the Coraboo Pirates, whatever. The pirates led by those two brothers, Caribou and Coraboo. They did get defeated by G5. And I mean, Coraboo and them, they weren't that strong, so that's like expected. The dude went hard on them. But anyway, the funny part is this. Caribou takes off laughing like I got away, but Coraboo got captured. Not only him, but you see another one of the crewmates is captured, and he just smiling as he sailed away. He doesn't even care. His own brother got caught, and he didn't even care, man. It was crazy. That was funny. Anyway, cutting back to the actual chapter, Sanji's running with G5, and they're like, why didn't you save us from that woman? The harpy lady. And he says, oh, I would never hit a woman. They said, well, what if your life's on the line? He said, no, I couldn't I couldn't bus drive a woman if I wanted to. He said, if my life's on the line, just would have to die. Now, I don't know about that. That's kind of crazy. And he said Zoro had the soft side, which is kind of like a prelude to what's going on. But to be honest, I'll talk about that later. But anyway, Tashigi and Zoro's going against this harpy lady, and they're having a little tiff or whatever. And she says, you're not going strong on this girl because she's a woman. She says she knows that, and they gave us a little flashback because he didn't go hard on Tashigi, which is pretty much the only woman that we seen him face. I think he might have faced maybe 3 women in the series, but he didn't go hard on none of them. I think it may have been 2. Am I sure? I don't know. Yeah. Well, he fought that strong girl, but he didn't go hard on her. And there was one girl on this says if she's a warrior, I'll face her. But I think he goes easy on her because remember his friend, whatever her name, Kawina. She said that at a certain point in time that he was going to be stronger than her because women, get weak. Men get strong. Men get stronger as they get older, and she would eventually his strength would surpass her. And I guess that he took that to heart or something. So that might be the case, but I think that at the end of the day, as long as they're a warrior, he will face them. But to be honest, she's nowhere near his strength level. So why would he go that tough on her? Even with Helmeppo was nowhere near his strength, and he didn't go hard on him. So I think that the main reason is that he goes by strength level. If they're not that strong, he's not going to, go, it's super hard on him. But anyway, Tashigi is going for Monet. Now, when she swings his sword, Monet looks like she's cut in half, but that's not the case. Now, what people are trying to figure out is how come people with haki aren't slicing through these Logia users. I'm telling you, the Logia users are dodging the attacks. That's all they're doing. They're using their Logia powers to split their bodies apart. It's sort of like what's my boy name? The clown. How could I forget his name? Buggy. When he gets cut, he's sliced in half. But if he wants to, he can just use chop evade, which is I think it's called chop evade. He just splits his body in half, and you'll miss the attack. That's what they're basically doing. They're splitting their bodies in half before the attack even lands. So the haki is not even a factor because they're not even getting hit at all. But that's pretty much the case. So anyway, Monet is going hard on Tashigi. Tashigi, she's a little bit stronger than you think. She uses Monet uses this attack called Snow Rabbit, and this is kind of a cute attack. They look like snowballs, but they got ears, and they look like rabbit heads, and they're flying towards Tashigi. Tashigi uses Zoro. She can use that ability, and she sped out the way. That was nice. Now Monet used a blizzard attack, which is like a giant snowstorm, like an actual blizzard, and she goes for Tashigi, and she bites into her like with that with those teeth, man. Oh man, and rips through her shoulder, and Tashigi is memorizing, that guy who got his shoulder ripped apart. I mean, he got ripped to shreds. And she's like, okay, she's holding on to Monet, and I know she's using full haki to keep Monet from, just disappearing, and just taking that shoulder apart. And I guess she's holding it together as as much as she can. And what happens is she's holding it together as much as she can. She said, "I know that you'll rip my shoulder apart if if I loosen up." And what happens is Zoro jumps in with the save. He just puts a little snippet on her, and then Zoro says, "Okay, I know you can't finish this attack. You're bluffing. You're not strong. As strong as you thought." And he goes in for the finishing attack, and Monet is like, "Oh man, this guy's gonna finish me off." And he slices her clear in half. And as soon as I seen that, I said, "Bus driver." And he said, "I don't care. If she wants to be a man, I'm going to treat her like a man." He went hard on the girl. He sliced her right in half, and Tashigi thinking it's over. But what happened was he didn't use haki at all. That's what happened. He didn't use haki. So the attack had no effect at all. It just cut her in half. And since she's a Logia, she can just pull herself back together. Now, what he did was he gave her a warning shot. Like, basically, I can finish. If I had haki, if I use haki, I'll finish you off at any point in time. It didn't even matter. I could finish you off right now if I want to, one slice. So she was just so scared by that attack. But she still went in for Tashigi. And Tashigi managed to get a quick attack off, to finish, what's called Monet off. Monet was so messed up that she couldn't defend herself from that attack. But that was pretty much it. And that was the end of the chapter. But I gotta say, I really enjoyed that chapter, even though it was only a pointless fight. And what I mean by pointless is, I mean, it wasn't pointless, but it was what am I trying to say? It was a futile fight. Like, it was no way Monet was gonna face Zoro, period. And Sanji, I guess Sanji's been watching Zoro and knew Zoro wouldn't go full strong on women. Why? Because none of the women they face has ever been as strong as Zoro. But to be honest, I think what they're doing is they're giving some character development to Zoro, and it's good. I think Zoro is trying to show kind of like a warrior's respect. I'm not going to go full strong on an opponent that's weaker than me. And Sanji knew it. So Sanji and Zoro got a bigger connection than we thought. It was awesome, man. That was great. So, but at the end of the day, to sum of this chapter, it was a couple funny parts, and maybe a couple, with the Korabu and everything, and it was a real meaningful fight, letting us know more about Zoro, letting us know more about, God, why you turning the TV on? Flashback to the old days. But anyway, letting us know more about Sanji and their relationship, and a little bit about Tashigi. Tashigi needs to step her game up. She can't face and the G5 said it. They said we can't face two Logias. G5 needs to step their game up. So the only person on G5, well, not only person on G5, because you got Virgo and you have that other dude, I can't remember what the guy's name is, from G5. They're pretty strong, but Tashigi and the rest of G5 aren't that strong, especially not for the new world. They need to step their game up. But yeah, we got a real good insight into Sanji and Zoro and Zoro's background, stuff like that. So that was great. I love this chapter. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Rate the video and subscribe and all other good jazz. And I'm out. But to let you guys know, things haven't been working out great. Sandy, hurricane hit me. I've been going through all these different things at one point in time. But I'm telling you, I will be back to you guys full force in just a little while. Just bear with me right now. I'm going through some things, but peace.